Good afternoon, children. Welcome to 8th standard online science class. Today we will continue our physics lesson. In the last previous lesson we have studied about the force, isn't it? Today we are going to continue the lesson. So we are going to start the new topic, pressure. Okay, the same chapter but the topic is pressure. So what is pressure? Pressure is nothing but is defined as the force per unit area. In a particular unit area, how much force is acting on that area, it will gives you the pressure. Okay, in a particular area, how much force acts, that gives you the pressure. The SI unit of pressure. So the SI unit of pressure is Newton per meter square. Newton per meter square. You know that for force, the unit is what? Newton. Am I right? Then what about this area, meter square? You know the unit for area, it is meter square. So Newton per meter square is the SI unit of pressure. It is also called by another name Pascal. Okay, it is the other name Pascal. The other name of the SI unit of pressure is Pascal. Do you understood, children? Yes. So look at this picture. Look at the triangle. Do you think the pressure on the tip of the triangle is more or not? Yes, because it has more force acting on a small area. Am I right? More force acting on a small area. So it is a the pressure is more there. The pressure is more there, isn't it? So the pressure exerted by a force can be increased. So the pressure can be increased by increased by reducing the area over which it acts. So on the area size, if the area size is reduced, the pressure will be more. The pressure will be more. Do you understood? As in the case of knife and all, very thin edges will cut very sharply. Am I right? So the pressure is more, that's why the object get cut there. Similarly, pins also. Okay, in all these cases, the smaller area more forces works, that's why the pressure is more. So to increase the pressure, the area should be reduced. Do you understand? Look here, look at this picture. While trying with this pin, no, when you press the pin, when you want to fix the pin, you have to, if you use the sharp edge, this one, when you use the sharp edge, you can easily fix it. Am I right? Because this smaller area, on the smaller area, the large force is acting. Large force is acting on the smaller area. That's why the pressure is more, so it can be fixed easily. Do you understood, children? Whereas in the other case, think about the reverse of it. What it is? Reverse the pin. Reverse the pin. Can you fix the pin by this by this method? No, it's impossible, isn't it? Because here the area is larger and the pressure applied will be lesser. So you cannot fix the pin by this method. So to decrease the pressure, what you have to do? You have to increase the area on which the force acts. As in the case of skis, snowshoes, etc. See, in bags also, you might have seen in your bags, isn't it? So you have a skis there, so that it will distribute the area will be larger there. So the pressure will be lesser. It will be comfortable for you to hold the bag. Am I right? You won't feel more heaviness of the bag. Am I right, children? So here the area is increased. The area is increased so that it reduces the pressure. Do you understand, children? So area is decreased, pressure is increased. Area increases, pressure decreases. Whereas area decreases, pressure increases. Do you understand, children? Yes. So far we have discussed about the pressure exerted by the solids. Now what about the gases? Even the gases also exerts pressure. Even the gases also exerts the pressure. The pressure exerted by the atmosphere on us and on everything on the earth, including the surface of the earth, is called atmospheric pressure. So the pressure exerted by the surface of the earth is called as atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure decreases as the height above the sea level increases because the density of air decreases at a height increases. As the height increases, so as the height increases, the atmospheric pressure get decreases. That is why when you traveling to the hill station, you will feel the drowsiness and vomiting sensation, all because of this difference in atmospheric pressure, isn't it? So for example, if you are taking the this juices, the juices are shown in the figure. When you suck it, what happens? The shape of the uh, container get collapsed. The shape of the container get collapsed. Why this happens? You are sucking in the air present inside it, isn't it? You are sucking in the air pressure in present inside it. At the same time, the air pressure present outside it acts on it. That's why it makes the object to be collapsed. It makes the object to be collapsed. Okay, children. And also gases exerts pressure equally in all directions. In all directions. Atmospheric pressure decreases as the height above the sea level increases, and because the density of air decreases as height increases. Okay, children. Atmospheric pressure, what happens to the atmospheric pressure? It get decreases above the sea level. So when you go deeper and deeper, the pressure will be more. When you go higher and higher, the pressure will be less. Do you understand? Deeper inside the earth, the pressure will be more. When you are moving upward, the pressure will be high. Okay, children. See, that is why volcanoes, how the volcanoes erupts up, because of the pressure present inside that volcano mountains, make it to sprout out. Do you understand? Make it to sprout out. Am I right, children? Yes. Do you understood? Yes. And also this gases exerts pressure equally in all directions. Similarly, if the volume of a particular mass of a gas decreases, its pressure increases. So, if the volume of the gas decreases, pressure will be increases. Volume decrease, pressure increased. And vice versa. Similarly, if volume increase, pressure will be decreased. This is about the gases exerting pressure, or pressure exerted by the gases. Now we are going to discuss the pressure exerted by the liquids. Pressure exerted by the liquid. The pressure exerted by a column of liquid depends on its height. Depends on its height. So the pressure of the liquid is decided by the height it holds. The column of the liquid, the height of the column of the liquid will decide the pressure of the liquid. Okay. As it is similar as in the case of gases. When you go deeper and deeper, the pressure will be more. The pressure will be more. Okay, children. All points at the same horizontal level in a liquid are under the same pressure. So look at this figure. In the second figure, no. So what happens here? A bottle is filled with water and it is made with holes at the same level in horizontally. Okay, many holes are made horizontally at the same level. From all the holes, the water sprouts out equally. Am I right? The water sprouts out equally. Am I right, children? Yes, that is good. That proves that at all points on the same horizontal level in a liquid are under the same pressure. So the pressure will be same at the horizontal level of all points. Okay, children? Understood? Consider the first case. So here you have to make 3 or 4 holes vertically. Okay, you have to make 3 or 4 holes vertically. After filling up the water, release the holes so that you can find that the water sprouts out with more pressure from the least height hole. Okay, at the bottom level hole, no, the water sprouts out with the high pressure. It is the next level will have less pressure compared to the first one, and similarly gradually the pressure get decreases. The pressure get decreases. This proves that liquid exerts pressure equally in all direction. And also as the depth increases. What increases? Depth. Okay, as the depth increases, the pressure also increases. Okay, depth increases, pressure also increases. Similarly, depth decreases, pressure also decreases. Do you understood, children? So from this figure we can say that a liquid exerts pressure equally in all directions. Hope you have enjoyed today's class, children, and understood the concept well. Do your assignment, report in the group without fail, children. Then and there, learn the assignments also. Learn the question answers, learn the 1 marks, and keep yourself ready for the exams. Thank you, children. Meet you in the next class.